Lex is dying, Kara is missing, and Clark is running out of time. With no other way to find them, Clark enters the one place no one's ever dared to go, Lex Luthor's brain. But inside the fractured memories and buried trauma, Clark uncovers more than just clues. He finds something that could change his future and Smallville's forever. Hello, everybody. I'm Matt.
And I'm Maggie.
And we are
hopefully awesome.
That's right, a positive place on the internet where we nerd out about all the geeky things we love. And today's geeky thing is do somebody small. That's right. Because this is going back to Smallville, our weekly podcast where Maggie and I rewatch and recap every episode of Smallville week by week, episode by episode. We are currently in season 7, and things are about to get really terrible, Maggie, let me tell you. This episode, good. Next week's episode, worst of the entire series, okay? I cannot wait for everyone to experience that. And we got to do it as a watch along, I think. I think we got to pull the lever. I don't want to say the other thing because I don't know. That might be one of those words that YouTube's like, hey, if you say that in the first 30 seconds, we're not going to let you play anywhere. Dynamite drop in, Maggie.
Sorry. My
Special
brain's still on the sleep.
to Basilius of Stupidonia and Lady Hikari. Thank you for being our Patreon producers for the month. We greatly appreciate you both.
What's up, Jerriana?
Hey, Jerriana's in chat. We got Matt ZR, the Oracle, in chat. We was talking about Superman yesterday. Maggie informed me that Matt ZR, unfortunately, not able to watch it till it hits digital. It's all good.
Yeah.
You know,
Totally
don't worry.
understand.
This will be a spoiler-free Superman conversation. We're not even going to talk about Superman. We talked about Superman yesterday. We did a whole vodcast about it. Right here on the Smallville feed. So if you're here, then if you're listening on audio services or whatever, that's on there. So go check that out. Hear our thoughts. Hear why we think it's maybe the best Superman movie ever. Maybe. I don't know. You'll have to go listen. You'll have to go find out.
Remember the episode for next time. Bottom 4 shit fest with Smallville episodes for me.
It's awful, Maggie. But thankfully, that's not this episode.
Your opening remind me, and you'll probably know this song better than I do. Like it goes, oh, it's from South Park. Lex is dying.
Bombs are flying. Lex is dying. Kara's missing. Clark is missing too. Texaco's spilling. The whole world's gone to hell, but how are you? Probably shouldn't sing the rest of that.
Nope.
Hey, but you know what we could do? We could go back to Smallville. Yeah. I was still on the Digimon buttons, so like that's why I had to add in that there at the end. Usually I don't do that. You know?
No.
Okay.
No.
I gotta make sure I turned everything off. Hey, everybody, we're back. Of course, we were on vacation last week. Completely unplugged, like an MTV music set. Let me tell you, unplugged.
Music set?
Yeah, music set. Like where they play music, like on stage.
I know what you
like
mean.
They did a set.
It's just,
That's what bands do. They do a set. What?
My brain's a bit slow. Okay, so I'm going to think things are
Not
funny.
the first time. I gotta make sure Hey. I feel like I can't hear myself that well. All right. Hey, let me know if the audio is weird. I can't hardly tell.
I find something weird with it.
What?
Your voice.
Oh! Well, how fucking dare you?
That's for
You
always
bastard.
saying what else is new.
Anyway, check it out. We got this cup.
We got 3 cups.
We got 3 cups, but only 2 different toppers because they were already sold out of one of them when we went the next day. Unfortunate. Hey, but you know what's not unfortunate, Maggie? Season 7, episode 12, Fracture. I've been like trying to take a sip of this, and I keep just talking instead of taking sips. I'm gonna take a sip real quick.
Okay. Episode details.
Hey, mate, why don't you show your mug?
Oh, yeah. I've already downed my coffee.
It's okay. Check it out, everybody. Look at that. Oh, and look at these shirts. Look at that.
Oh, shit, when that happened?
Look at that. Oh, what's that? What? We got
Wait, what is that
super
I hear?
merch. What
What
is
is that I hear?
Man, it's old Matt popping open the trunk so we can hawk some more goodies at our audience here. Remember, if you'd like to purchase these July exclusive
Bootleg
merch, head to our store. It is linked right here on the live stream, or if you are listening, it's in the description of the podcast. And if you're watching live, you can get 10% off of your order by using the code live, all one word, on checkout and get 10% off your order. Again, this is our exclusive Superman related merch that will no longer exist after July. Once July's done, we throw it all in the garbage and burn whatever's left. So if you want any of it, I'm joking. It's made to order. So like we don't have any extras or anything.
No.
Believe me, I would not just throw that away. I don't know what I'd do with it. I wouldn't throw it away.
It would be like a bunch of YouTubers that just have a whole entire room filled up with merch.
Are you talking about Kind of Funny right now? Is that what you're doing?
No. I mean, yes, but I'm more specifically thinking of somebody else. But they're kind of
problematic. Are you talking about Mr. Beast?
No,
I have no idea who you're talking about. Just say it. Say it.
That one gamer.
Oh shit! Are you talking about the completionist?
Yes.
Oh Jesus, Maggie!
I know.
Why?
Because
Why are you
he
looking at
I'm
this?
sorry.
Jesus!
All I can remember is he has a fucking garage full of merch.
Farsender says you all watch Kind of Funny. Greg Miller is awesome.
Hell yeah.
Greg Miller is a son of a bitch. All right, and if I had my way, I'd fucking hug that man until he died. I love Greg Miller.
Farsender, that's why you like Matt.
I love Greg Miller.
He's
honestly.
got Greg Miller.
We
energy.
went to
Prom.
Kind of Funny prom. Actually, we did that.
2018.
Danced with Andy. We danced with Andy. Twinkers. All right. Anyway, season 7, episode 12, Fracture. Special thanks as always to Smallville.fandom.com for helping us curate the information for this episode. This episode being the 144th episode overall of Smallville. Original air date was February 14th, 2008. Valentine's Day.
Doinkers.
Happy Valentine's Day. Farsender says I was in the wrong video.
Some vertical thing.
Yeah, sorry about that, man. We do 2 streams. We do
Did
one
you fix
vertical.
the thing?
I did fix the thing. Thank you. Thank you.
I'm sorry. I was late on that one.
Nah, you're fine. We do them because the vertical lives, they go into the shorts feed. So when people are like scrolling the shorts, then like our fucking faces pop up. And
I'm like, oh God.
Yeah. And they're like, I fucking hate this or I like this. And then they watch it.
Yeah.
Shout out to Vertical Shot. All right. Teleplay
You the best.
by Caroline Dries. Maggie, what's the difference between a teleplay, a story, and a written by credit? Because I don't know. I'll be honest. I have no idea what the difference is. I think maybe story credit. I think written by is like they wrote it.
Yeah, they did it.
I think story by is like they came up with the plot, but then the teleplay is the person that actually
added more details.
Scripted it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's the difference. Granted, that's based off of nothing but just my modern intellect. All right. Which I got from a private Christian school. So it's got to be terrible.
We didn't really get into that in high school and college, so unless I went to communications, I bet I would have learned.
Teleplay by Caroline Dries, whose previous episodes include season 5's Cyborg, Oracle, speaking of Maziar, season 6's Subterranean Nemesis, and season 7's Action and Gemini. Yeah, I don't even remember what the one Gemini was. Do you remember Gemini?
Twins.
Yeah. And twins. That wasn't the evil Lana, was it?
Yeah.
Would that work? I don't even know. Oh wait, no.
No.
No, it was Bizarro. It was Bizarro.
Yeah.
And Julian.
Yeah.
Yeah, that.
God.
Yeah. Story by Al Saptian and Turi Mayer, whose previous episodes include season 5's Vengeance, Fade, Season 6 is Labyrinth.
You remind me
Combat.
of the boy with the power.
I've still not seen that movie. So, season 7's Cure. Friday, I'm in love. Saturday, wait. Monday always comes too late.
What about Sunday?
Friday, never hesitate. Maggie, I don't care if Monday's blue, Tuesday's red, and Wednesday too. Thursday, I don't care about you, but fucking Friday, bitch, I'm in love. Directed by James Marshall, whose previous episodes include season 1's Nicodemus on the sycamore tree, 5 little stones he took, or something. Season 1's Crush, season 2's
Crush,
Heat, and Insurgents, Rosetta, and Accelerate. Season 3's Phoenix. There it is.
Sorry.
Hereafter, Obsession.
You're my obsession.
And Truth. Season 4 is Gone.
Gone.
Transference. Crypto. A fucking misleading title that there's ever been. How dare they? I love Shelby. All right.
Damn
but
it.
it's not goddamn crypto. And how dare they? I'm still
How
mad
dare
about
they?
that.
Yeah.
There's only one crypto. All right.
He's the good boy.
That's right. He's the best fucking
And
boy.
he's helped jump up dog adoptions.
You remember
It's true.
wait, what did you say? Oh, it up the dog adoptions?
Yes.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
I saw that.
James Gunn's like, if nothing good came from this movie, it's this.
It's true. And I mean, a lot of good came from it. Also, season 4's episode Forever, season 5's Arrival, Splinter, Mercy. Have mercy.
No. Don't use that.
Wessel, season 6's Zod,
God.
Combat. Did you say COD? And Phantom.
Phantoms.
Affleck was the
It's
bomb in
and
Phantoms. Word. Fam like a mother. You know, it's crazy that song Hip Hopper on Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. It's crazy. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Yeah, we gotta shut
Okay.
up.
Why do we gotta shut up?
Because
I said I was gonna leave it at that. Oh, it's time for the synopsis. All right. Clark risks everything by entering Lex's subconscious, using Luther Core's defunct Project Intercept to uncover the truth behind Kara's disappearance. Inside, he encounters twisted corridors, haunting memories, and a fractured piece of Lex's innocence. Alexander. Bump, bump, bump. Alexander.
Poor
Bump,
boy.
bump, bump. Alexander. Look around, how lucky we ought to be alive right now. That's my thing. Anytime I say Alexander, I do that.
Alexander Hamilton.
Lois
Alexander
and a powerless
Luther.
Kara remain trapped by a jealous busboy whose grip on reality is slipping fast.
Man alive.
Can't be a
Can't go
good
back to jail.
can't be a good busboy if you don't have a solid grip. You know what I mean?
But
Get it? Grip. Because like you got a grip. I was a busboy once.
huh.
And I too couldn't go back to jail.
your grip on reality is slipping. It never came back.
Back in the real world, Chloe makes the ultimate sacrifice to save Lex's life, forcing Clark to question the cost of his friend's powers. As Lex awakens with no scars, Kara's trust slowly shifts in his direction, but deep inside Clark sees something else, that even the darkest corners of Lex's mind, a flicker of good, still remains.
Damn it,
And
Clark.
nothing else matters. That worked.
Kind of.
I mean, it worked enough. Oh, I hit something.
Oh God. It's computer language.
Hang on. There we go.
Okay.
There we go. This is season 7, episode 12, Fracture. Do we have... We never put the glass in here, did we?
No,
How about
not the same.
for Fracture?
We need Stone Cold.
No. What about... Jesus, fuck. Maggie,
That one always scares us.
what did we think about this week's episode? Maggie.
It was okay. I don't know. Like, I'm not. impressed.
Oh, we liked it. Hey, wait. It was better than we expected. Like, when it started off.
Than you expected? I don't know.
I know, but I feel like when it started off, we were both like, oh, God, Kara in Detroit with Lex. Ugh, this is going to be a terrible episode. And then it was like, then it became The Cell with Jennifer Lopez. And Vince Vaughn, oddly enough. He's the bad guy in that movie.
Wow.
Yeah. But, yeah. And it became really cool, I thought.
Yeah, I don't know. I think
you seemed pretty into it while we was watching it, lady.
I don't know. Just looking back, Kara just gets
she's
on the
barely
nerves.
in it. She's in it for like 5 minutes.
I know. She just gets on the
Total.
nerves.
Well, listen, when we do the DC Universe breakdown, I have way too much information about Kara.
TMI, man.
About Linda. So, yeah, it's Maggie.
Does she want to be called Linda?
It's bonkers, the history of Linda. All right? It's fucking bonkers.
Linda Carter?
No, Linda Lane. No,
Linda Lane.
Linda, lovely Linda. Or should I be thinking Linda?
Twanda.
Good luck finding a DJ with moves like this. I love it. So, what'd you think about this episode? Was it you hated it? Wow,
I did hate it.
Me.
I did hate it. It was decent. Like, yeah. It was. I don't know.
We
man.
got white suit Lex.
Yeah, but
We got little boy Lex. Lionel being a piece of shit.
Yeah, big time.
You know.
I can't believe Clark.
Fun. You know
I
what?
can't believe Clark like spoke to him wherever he came back.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought this is maybe one of the best episodes of the season because the whole season's garbage. It's not been great.
No,
And like, it's not been as bad as I remembered, but it's been bad.
it's been
Like, I mean, you know, the Weather Girls, action. There you go. Plenty. Blue was fun. But the one with Zor-El, wasn't that blue? That was blue.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Uh,
Remember how they wasted Brainiac?
yeah. Wasted that good
What a
talent,
waste.
James.
And we haven't even
Marshers.
seen the worst episode yet. The worst episode of the season. We haven't even got there. So I actually really enjoyed this one. I thought it was fun. I always like, you know, delving back into the Clark-like stuff. It's kind of fucked up.
Yeah,
Clark
it was.
watching
Lana.
Lex and Lana bone.
Yeah.
Go to Bone Town,
Maybe that's
USA.
Maybe that's
Population
the only time,
2.
And that's the only time he went to Bone Town.
Probably. It must have happened at least twice. Because like the one time after they listened to the All American Rejects.
Yeah.
And then when they got married? No, they didn't consummate the relationship after the marriage.
No.
Because she was forced into it.
Yeah, she's pregnant.
Yeah, and he was like, Lana. So maybe they did only fuck the one time. Shit. I'm surprised they weren't listening to All American Rejects while, you know, while doing it. I was like in my brain starting to act it out, and then I was like, no, I'm not gonna do that. And then I was trying to think of like a song from All American Rejects that would be terrible to have sex to, and then I was thinking of Swing Swing. It's like, I don't know if I can make a funny enough joke, so I'm just gonna explain what my brain was doing instead of actually coming up with something clever. Speaking of something clever,
Did I help?
let's get into war.
Did I help?
Yeah, you helped.
What is it good for?
When's James Gunn gonna incorporate that into the DCU? Can you imagine? Like, what if he did? What if just in Peacemaker, fucking vigilantes watching Boy Meets World, and it's that clip, and he just looks straight at the camera, and like we're like, holy fuck, was that for us? And then Vigilante just like shakes his head, and then that's it, and we're like, we can't prove that it was for us. but it was. So, how the relationships have progressed this week. So, first up, we got Clark and Lana and how they progressed. Well, in this episode, oddly enough, Lana is shown to be helping Clark by giving him info on the Luther Core project for mind interrogation.
I thought that was
It was weird.
weird.
I mean, obviously, whatever. I guess they're fine after.
I guess they're trying to.
last week's episode.
Yeah, Clark's I stole a Lamborghini
Yeah.
and robbed a bank.
Yeah. And
Shit.
so
I murdered a
guess-
man.
But it also feels like, again, I've talked a lot about them phoning it in this season. It really feels like they have no idea what to do with Lana. And so now they're even giving her Chloe stuff.
Yeah.
I feel like, using the web to find out stuff is very much Chloe. And why the fuck did they, why is it Lana doing that? And I get it because she has
anything
access to
Luther.
Luther. I get it. But I don't know. It just felt shoehorned. While in Lex's mind, Clark watches Lana and Lex have sex. It looks like fucking Skeletor going to town on a fucking Mr. Bones.
Wow.
Nailed it. While in Lex's mind, I already said all that. Though we don't see how this will impact his and Lana's relationship. Do you think there'll be any fallout of of Clark and Lana now that Clark has seen
The
Lex's
deed?
ding dong?
He didn't see anything.
I mean, he didn't not see anything.
What if that was all made up in Lex's mind?
Also, here's the thing, not to get too contemplative here. Wouldn't
I'm sorry.
no, your memories, right? We're seeing Lex's memories. Why is it in third person? Wouldn't Clark see
From
what
his
Lex
point of-
saw?
yeah,
Yeah, which
point
would
of
just
view.
be Lana.
Boobs?
Yeah. And he's been there. He's, they had sex back in the day.
Yeah.
Not since, well, and even when she got powered up, they
Yeah.
wow. But wouldn't that be what he saw? So, I mean, I feel like it wouldn't be it'd be worse if he was in Lana's psyche and looked down
You'd be like,
and
oh my
saw
God.
Lex and he's like, am I getting fucked by Lex? What is happening right now? B is for boner.
Be not for best friends anymore.
How Lex and Lana progressed this week. They did not have any action, but they did have intercourse.
God.
How Clark and Lex have progressed this week. Clark realizes that there is still a good part of Lex that exists deep in his mind. He also sees that Lex has a truly evil side. Clark promises young Alexander that he will do whatever he can to protect him. Clark tries to appeal to this side of Lex, but Lex brushes it off. However, when Clark says the same thing to Lex that Lex said to Kara, Lex seems to have a moment of possible reflection. Not everything lost can't be found again, or some bullshit.
Some bullshit.
I've got it later on in the quotes section. It's
Some
fine. Some bullshit. Is that, I don't know. I mean, cool. Is that anything?
Was that even from that part of his mind?
What part? Well,
The
it's his
kid part.
memory. No. It's his memory with Kara, and Clark's mentioning it.
Yeah.
And I think the reflection that Lex is having is more not suspicion, but
Mhm.
just I think obviously he has no memory of Clark being in his mind, but I think that was enough of a pull for little Alexander to be like, hey, I remember that guy.
It's going to show a close up of his pupil, and
Yeah.
little Alexander's going to be saying, "Help me!"
Yes. Exactly.
Yeah.
Like the alien in the head, the galaxies on
Orion's
belt. What is word? Belts. And then he died. How did the cockroach alien guy?
Yeah.
How did him stabbing the robot kill the little alien inside?
Unless it was giving him some kind of fluids or whatever to live.
Oh, like life support or something.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'll give you that. How Jimmy, Chloe, and Kara have progressed this week. Jimmy does not appear in this episode. There's no follow-up yet to the kiss and revelations Chloe and Jimmy shared in December, since Jimmy still isn't around. We still have not yet seen Jimmy fucking Olsen.
It's because Jimmy doesn't crack corn.
I don't fucking care. Jimmy cracked his head open and I still don't care. That's a Lori Beth Dimberg reference for you. How Clark and Lois have progressed this week. No interaction, but Clark does save Lois and Kara from being shot. Lois also takes note of the random save her and Kara receive, but nothing is mentioned about it. Of course, the cars come flying down, and she's like, yeah. Huh? So, yeah. Anyway, let's get into continuity.
Carry on my wayward son.
Johnny Marrero in chat says, Matt and Maggie, what's up, guys? Can't wait for the 90 stream. Hey, Johnny. Well, guess what? I can't wait for it either because we're going to be watching this bad boy right here.
No, Johnny.
Bow.
Johnny, don't listen to him. We can't watch it.
No, we won't be watching that. But we could.
In Discord.
Oh, that would be fun. Would it be fun to watch the Power Rangers movie in Discord together?
Oh, no.
That'd be fun. Let us know. Let us know, everybody. Maggie, fracture means, quote, a break, breach, or split. In this episode, Lex's personality is shown as being split into two. A young, good Alexander and an older, evil Lex. The episode also...
What?
Listen, it's gonna take a little bit of a walk to get there. All right,
God.
just a stroll. It's just a stroll.
Strap yourselves in, kids.
All right, there's on The Office.
Oh, God.
All right, Dwight is trying to write a poem for Angela, his secret admirer, right?
Yeah,
and so he's trying to get help from Jim for it, and he said something to the effect of like, "You're as evil as a hobbit." And it killed me. And just when I said, and an older evil Lex.
Like an older evil hobbit.
Like, just the alliteration of it, just made me think of that. So, anyway. The episode also shows how Lionel and Lillian's parenting fractured Lex and started the young, good Alexander down the path towards becoming the older, evil Lex.
Hobbit.
Clark breaches into Lex's head.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a quadtandra. I can't say it. Can you say that?
I'm trying to think
like
of the word.
Like a double entendre,
yeah.
but it's a quadtandra.
There you go.
Quadtandra. The line, "If there's one thing I've learned, it's that anything lost can be found again," was said twice in this episode. Once from Lex to Kara, and then from Clark to Lex. Lex said the same thing to Mikhail Mixel-Pitalik in the season 4 episode, "Jinx, you owe me a Coke."
I didn't say anything.
Jinx,
Bitch.
you owe me a Coke. This is the second time Clark has toppled over a stack of crushed automobiles. Maggie, do you remember the first time? Don't read more. I couldn't remember it, so I had to look it up. The first time he did it was by accident, though he was able to super speed out of the way in time, as was seen in the season 3 episode Whisper, when Clark was blind.
Oh my God.
He's just walking around and he was like, fuck, I knocked over these cars.
Shit.
Apparently that's what happened. Clark knows Lex is lying about calling him twice because Lana was no longer living at the Kent farm at the time. She decided to stay with Chloe temporarily, which happened in the episode Siren. I don't think that's true. I mean, I don't think it's not true, but I don't think it is true.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a gotcha. Like, I don't know. Maybe he did try to call. Maybe he didn't. Who the fuck knows?
I don't think he did.
You don't think he tried to call?
No. This is his dream woman.
I mean, yeah, he probably didn't.
This is the river lady.
But then, like, why would he bother lying about it, though?
Because he's Lex. Look how many times Clark has fucking lied.
So you think he lied just to fucking lie?
I think so.
Like, because he doesn't have to. He could have just said, I didn't tell you because fuck off. That's why.
Because I love her.
He's nuts, Clark. That's why.
She's my alien lover.
She's my angel.
My angel alien
Maggie,
lover.
I can't wait to
Alien
tell you
angel.
about Linda. And you saying alien angel right now, you have no idea how accurate you are. All right? You have no idea. It's insane. It's insane. I never knew so much about this Linda Supergirl character. I never knew.
Linda Lean.
Linda Lake? Linda Lee. Linda
Glee.
No.
Shit.
There's a D. Linda.
Delight.
Fuck. I forget what
Dean.
it is. Matt ZR says, sounds like a vital information thing when Lori Beth hosted. That's exactly what it was.
Yeah.
Got it. Nailed it. Points to Gryffindor.
Contacts are dry.
Let's see here. She decided to stay with Chloe.
Yeah.
Despite Lois's reported familiarity with Kara, this is the first episode in which they had an apparent significant interaction or screen time together. Kara knocked Lois unconscious at super speed in the episode Kara, and Durrance and Vandervoort shared no scenes in the episode Blue. Dabba-dee, dabba-da. Though Lana and Lex would continue to be adversaries, this is peculiarly the last episode of the series in which Kristen Crick and Michael Rosenbaum share a scene together.
Wow.
And it was them fucking. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Like the last episode that they're in a scene together.
They're doing it.
And they're doing it. Maybe that's why she left. Maybe she's like, I can't stand being that close to Michael or his Rosenbaum. All right. Rosie.
No.
Corey Seaver, who plays Finley, was Laura Vandervoort's real life boyfriend.
Oh, Lord.
Kara was last seen in the episode Blue. Lionel tells Lex that he healed him with Queen Industries RL65 healing drug, seen being manufactured in season 6 episode Rage. This is this is the third time that Lex is a prolonged dream sequence while undergoing a near-death experience. The other two instances were in the 2 season 5 episodes Lexmas and Void. Yeah, an ongoing theme with Lex. He's like, oh, if I die, I could have an experience.
If I die, it'll make me live longer.
I think he's going to get addicted to it. I think it's going to be like Flatliners, which was Void. Sorry, that was the episode Void. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Never mind. Lex wears the same white suit he wore in Cassandra Carver's Vision in season 1's Hourglass and in his hallucination in season 4's Scare. Chloe mentions when she healed Jimmy, which occurred in the episode Gemini. Clark also reminds her of her incident in Bizarro when she ended up in a morgue after using her powers to heal Lois, which was in the finale.
Yeah.
The first memory that Clark saw was Kara floating in the water before she saved Lex. This occurred in the episode Bizarro. Lillian Luther was last seen in season 5's episode Void. Young Lex was wearing his Excelsior Academy uniform, the prep school he was seen attending in the season 3 episode Memoria and season 6's Reunion. This is the second time Lex's good and evil sides of him are portrayed as two different people, although done in a different manner. The first time was in season 4's episode Onyx. However, in Onyx, it was Alexander who represented Lex's dark side rather than Lex himself, as he hadn't given into evil just yet. The evil version was Alexander. Now Alexander is the innocence because the evil Lex has come home to roost. Lex previously stated in season 3's Truth and implied in season 1's Stray that he wanted Lionel to tell him he loved him. Lionel tells Lex he loves him for the first time ever in this episode. However, the declaration seems to have no effect on him. This is likely meant to indicate that with Lex's evil side now dominant, he no longer cares about his father's love. Lex's daddy was taking him fishing when he was 8 years old. This is the first episode in which the term Veritas is actually spoken when Lillian confronts Lionel about it in one of Lex's flashbacks. The Veritas symbol can also be seen on the shield of one of young Lex's toy soldiers in the same flashback. Left, right, left, heart to heart, left, right, left, we all fall down like toy soldiers.
I don't know that one as
I
well.
was a baby, maybe I was just a couple of months. No. This is the first episode in which the stained glass window behind Lex's desk shows the Veritas logo, Maggie. Retcon. I've already informed Maggie that Veritas is the thing that I hate the most about this season, that I think about in this season. She has no idea what Veritas is, and it's stupid, and I hate it. Can't wait for her to find out more.
Is that next week's episode title?
No, I don't even know if Veritas plays a part in next week's episode.
Okay.
It's the worst episode, and it has nothing to do with the reason why I hate season 7 so much. That's how fucking bad this episode is.
All right.
I can't wait to see your face when we watch this episode. It's so bad, Maggie. It is awful. It's awful. God, it's garbage. This episode marks the 68th appearance of Clark's red jacket and blue shirt outfit. That's right. This is one he wears frequently throughout the series. Woo-hoo! There we go. Now it's time to discuss our Freak of the Week.
Major Funky.
What's up, Sailor Pandy?
Hey, Pandy. Pandemonium. Sailor Pandemonium.
Yeah.
What you
I feel
gonna
like I see a
do?
mosh pit.
What you gonna do when Sailor Pandy runs wild on you? Do you remember E's Wild On series?
No.
E Wild on the Bahamas.
No.
It was like
I didn't get to watch E Channel a whole lot.
it was basically like Spring Break on MTV, but
Yeah.
like less.
Ah.
Yeah. It was like one step below watching a Girls Gone Wild infomercial. That's basically what that series was.
God, those infomercials were horrible.
Yeah, they were. Freak of the Week, everybody. This week we've got young Alexander and evil Lex. You're as evil as a hobbit.
Old evil hobbit.
In Lex's mind, while I don't think it's evil. The more I think about it, I'm pretty sure it's like you're as naughty as a hobbit.
Hobbits aren't naughty though. That's they're not naughty.
It's something.
They can be cheeky.
Sneaky.
Sneaky.
Sneaky as a hobbit. I forget what it is.
They'll
It's
sneak
something.
to steal a bite of your food.
Maybe we should start a rewatch of The Office. You know, it's been a minute. It's been a minute. We can watch the Superfan episodes on Peacock.
Oh no.
Yeah, you know, think about it. In so the powers in Lex's mind, while Alexander is shown to be helpless, evil Lex is shown to have super strength and able to beat up Clark. And crazy.
Yeah.
Did you see? I had to color correct the thumbnail for this episode because Lex had remember when he's smiling
Oh yeah.
and has blood coming out of his mouth.
Yeah.
I had to color correct it so it was black, so it just looks like he's
Well,
chewing tobacco or something.
Well, I was thinking, I don't remember anything. To me, my eyes, whenever I saw the thumbnail,
Yeah.
I thought something was coming out of his mouth like this.
I mean, that's fine as long as it catches the eye. That's all that really matters, you know. That's all that matters. Speaking of things that matter, it's time to rank the Freaks of the Week this week, everybody. Currently, the ranking is at number 1, Black Canary. Number 2, CK. Number 3, Kara. Number 4, Bizarro. Number 5, Lara and Zor-El. Number 6, Brainiac and Bizarro. Number 7, Old Julian. Number 8, Super Lana. Number 9, Ben, the super fan from Warrior Angel. I'm going to burp. Oh,
Excuse you.
Excuse me. Number 10, The Weather Girls. And number 11, Agent Carter. This will be the last time Agent Carter is the last on the list. I'm calling it. All right, I'm pulling a Babe Ruth fucking moment right now.
Wow.
Next week we will have the worst fucking person. Not since Braden. What was his name? Byron. Not since Byron have we had a shithole as bad as next week. All right, like where we're just like we're just giving them that number. Next week we're giving the freak of the week the last number. All right, and I'm calling it, but if you disagree, I want to have that conversation. I'm willing to be open to it. All right. I don't want you to just go with it. If you truly enjoy next week's episode and or the freak of the week next week, which I don't think you will, but if you do, I am willing to have that conversation.
I will probably love it.
I highly doubt it. Let's see here.
Matt CR, I'm scared of myself that I pulled Byron out of my head.
Byron. So Maggie, where that's so loud. Where do you want to put young Alexander and evil Lex?
Young Lex and old Lex.
No.
2 hobbits.
2 evil hobbits. It's called Two Brothers.
2 brothers, 2 hobbits.
Where are we putting them? You said you didn't like this episode.
Like, I liked young Lex.
It's Alexander. Jesus.
Alexander.
Crack open a book sometime.
Alex.
Alex Trebek.
Oh, okay. I don't think it should be at the bottom.
I mean,
help me out.
It's not.
It's better than like what?
I think it's great. I think they're one of the better ones.
Okay, that's what I'm asking.
I think they're in top half.
I agree.
I think better than old Julian at the very least. Yes, better than old Julian.
Better than old Julian.
Like if you said below old Julian, I would ring up the divorce papers. All right, I'd ring them up. I'd chat GPT it. Be like, I need you to make me a PDF.
Gotta have somebody notarize it. Man.
We'll sign it later. I would just draw them up. That's what it was. Draw them up, not ring it up. Draw them up. Now, you know how I feel most of the time, Maggie, with my memory. I'll never understand my own memory.
I won't understand mine either, man.
That's Matt ZR in chat for those who are listening.
Yeah.
So, where are we building
him? Is he better than Bizarro and Brady? Oh,
my God. Where do you want to put him?
I don't know.
Why instead of trying to fill me out, why don't you fill yourself out and then search your heart? You know it to be true. All right. They're the new number 1.
No. No.
I don't know. They were pretty great. I mean, I don't know.
I think behind the first Bizarro, I about said Zorro.
The first Bizarro?
Yeah, the first one.
The one that's like you, just a little more bizarre?
Yeah.
My name's Bizarro. No.
Tú eres llamo...
Huh?
Bizarro?
Okay.
All right. Let's go. I mean, sure, whatever. I don't give a fuck. Like, I would be fine with 1. I'd be fine with 7. So, I mean, whatever. It's fine.
Wow. Matt doesn't care. And he says this is a great episode.
I like this episode. And but I don't care enough about this to argue it out. Like, I am okay with it being below the first Bizarro.
Okay.
And if I really, you want me to really think about it for a second?
Yeah, Matt.
I think Zor-El sucked.
Yes.
That whole thing. I like Lara, but that whole thing sucked because of that. Brainiac and Bizarro, they fucking ruined James Marsters. Why even fucking waste our time bringing him back when you're just gonna fucking do that shit, you know? So yeah, I think easily where we're putting them. Better than the first time we saw Bizarro? I mean, probably not. I personally enjoy the Lex stuff, especially when it involves Lex and Clark's relationship. So I would be, poised to put them as far as above Dean Cain. Fuck Dean Cain.
Yeah, fuck Dean Cain.
But I'm also okay with below the first Bizarro.
Okay.
So there's my thinking. Is that better now, Maggie?
Yeah.
Young. Ooh. Like, apparently I missed a bunch of letters. Young Alexander and evil Lex. Naughty as a hobbit. There we go. All right. That is your ranking. So now it's time to get into puberty.
Yeah. Big change.
All right. So Clark uses the following abilities in this episode: super speed, superhuman strength, super memory, and invulnerability. Kara,
he could play the game memory very well.
oh yeah, man. Simon would explode before Clark would lose a round. You know. Kara's abilities. Kara is shown to currently not have any superpowers. I forgot about that.
Yeah. I was like, man, it'd be cool if she like flew off with Lois.
That would have been cool.
Yeah.
I would have liked that.
Yeah.
Here's the thing that I feel like is the problem with Kara is that they're kind of fucked because they can't really let her expose herself because then what the fuck does that do to Clark? You know?
Exposes him.
But they're also literally, they have nothing for her to do. She's just kind of existing. Like they gave her so little to do that they literally nerfed her and put her in Detroit for 4 weeks because they couldn't figure out what the fuck to write for Kara. You know? It's like when Charisma Carpenter was pregnant in season 4 of Angel, and they were like, she's just in a bed. Just put her in a bed for the last 12 episodes of the season. Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Like, what a waste.
Man, at least in How I Met Your Mother, they put big old purses in
well,
the booths.
the reason they did that was because Joss Whedon's a piece of shit and was like mad at Kara, or fuck Kara, at Charisma Carpenter for being pregnant.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you believe that? What a fucking douchebag.
Yeah, he's a dick.
God. Ugh. Thank God he has nothing to do with the new Buffy. I can't wait.
Matt
Can't
CR
wait.
says, I'll never understand why Kara lost her powers.
And I truly believe it's because they had no clue what to do with her. And I really feel like that's kind of the biggest sin of this entire season. It really feels like they had no idea what they were aiming for with this season.
Yeah.
Like season 6, they were kind of building the Justice League. They had the Phantom story to go back on, you know, anytime they needed to kind of revisit something. This season just feels so just disjointed and like, what the fuck are they aiming for? Like, maybe it's Lana and Clark's relationship, but like even that, like, you know, we got 2 episodes and like where it was like in chaos, and then now they're just normal.
Yeah.
And like, you know, like it's just this whole season, man. Speaking of abilities, though, no flies, no tides. Did they break the rule this week, Maggie?
No.
I agree. I agree.
No.
I don't even have anything clever to say. You
They
know?
didn't.
There's only so many times you can say, you know, somebody wore their top pants.
Yeah.
You know.
But nobody.
Yeah, there wasn't really any.
That's just their relaxed fit.
Yeah. Nobody really got
Boot-cut
thrown.
jeans.
Boots with the fur.
Well, I mean, Linda's busboy friend.
Did he get thrown? Oh, yeah, I
Yeah.
guess he did.
He got thrown, but
Yeah.
like he didn't really fly.
Yeah. Those cars got flown, got knocked over. I'm reaching. Speaking of reaching, that's just prime.
Well, that's just prime.
Farcinder in chat says Power Rangers used to be on the official YouTube channel for free. I guess they took that off. Can't find it now. The seasons are still up though. Oh.
I meant the movie used to be on YouTube for free. He
Oh,
says.
right on. Interesting.
Yeah, I've seen it pop up before. It says you can watch, you know, for free, and I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, but we have it.
Which technically, and here's where things get weird. Okay, and we're just gonna talk about Power Rangers a minute for a second.
Uh-oh.
Even though Power Rangers, the IP, was licensed by Fox.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're hiding your face.
Sorry. And then Saban. So, okay. Saban owned Power Rangers.
Yeah.
Okay. And then Fox Kids ran Power Rangers, licensed it, right? Then Fox Kids and Saban merged to create Fox Kids Global or whatever the fuck. And that's Fox Family and all that shit, right? So then that was bought by Disney.
Yeah.
Which then gave Disney the rights to Power Rangers.
Yeah.
Which is why Wild Force, Ninja Storm, all that shit, right? Then Haim Saban repurchased the Power Rangers IP from Disney. So not the entirety of the Fox Kids thing, but just the Power Rangers, right? And then licensed it to Nickelodeon, which was Power Rangers Samurai, and Megaforce. And then sold it to Hasbro, who now owns it. Okay.
Yeah.
That said, Power Rangers the movie is a production of 20th Century Fox. So this movie is owned by Disney.
Oh man.
Not Hasbro. Even though the IP of Power Rangers is owned by Hasbro. So like it's one of those things where like the rights are stupid complicated. Because like movie rights are different from like IP rights because they literally made the movie.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't, they didn't just release it, like they actually like funded it.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Kind of like how Batman and Robin is a Fox movie.
Yeah.
Even though Batman and Robin, the characters are owned by Warner Brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah. And by Batman and Robin, I mean the Adam West
Yeah.
movie from back in the day. Yeah. So,
Weird.
all that to say, maybe that's why it's not for free on
Yeah.
YouTube anymore.
And Matt ZR chimed in and said Fox Family Worldwide.
Ah, yes, Fox Family Worldwide.
Mr.
Mr.
Worldwide.
Worldwide. Bow, 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 baby. Oh, baby. My sweet
Wait, why are we going to Dirty
baby.
Dancing all of a sudden?
You're the one. Got to get back in time. That's the song.
Oh.
Yeah, Jesus,
God.
Maggie, he sampled it.
Shut up.
What are you going to do, Maggie? Walk around with a goddamn watermelon in your hands, huh? Do I need to put you in the corner? Huh? Huh? Nah, get out of here. All right, we got some quotes. Dirty Dancing. She walks around with the water. Don't worry about it.
Shut up.
All right, we got Lex. Maggie, you Lex? You Lexing it?
I'm Lexing it. It's like a reflex. I see you and start defending myself.
Clark. That's what guilt does to a person. All right, now we got Lionel and Lex. You want me to be Lionel or do you want to be Lionel?
I'll stick with being Lex.
Okay. There is something I was afraid that I would never get the chance to tell you, Lex.
Yeah. What's that?
I love you, Lex, my son.
All I can think of is Viv.
What is it? Father, I am your son.
Mommy, I am your son.
That's great. All right, we got Kara
Okay.
and Lex.
I'll be Kara.
Or do you want to be Lex and I'll be Kara?
Let's
Lex
do
the
that
whole time.
way.
You wanna
I'll
do
be
it?
Lex.
Okay. See, Clark didn't even mention that you were friends. What happened?
I grew up.
Oh! Fucking got him.
Burn.
Got him. What are those? What are those?
Watermelons.
All right. Are you ready for the most fucked up thing you'll hear all day?
Can I go get another drink real quick?
Yeah. That sounds good.
I'm thirsty.
Let's get into DCU references. Part of a bigger universe. You just don't know it yet.
You become part of a bigger universe. You just don't know it yet.
Are you going?
I'm sorry. Freaking a car.
All right, everybody.
Here we go.
We're going to talk a little bit about the DCU references that are in this episode. Amnesiac Kara goes by the name Linda, which is a nod to Linda Lee Danvers. That's a Danvers, yes, because that was even her name in the Supergirl show. One of Supergirl's personas from the comics. So here's a little history about the Linda Lee Danvers character, which is the fourth Supergirl if I'm not mistaken. I might be off on the number, but I've got it. I've got it all here for everybody. Maybe it's the third Supergirl. Depending on how you want to label it, she could be the third or the fourth, depending on how you want to label it. So,
yeah.
Here we go. In the pre-Crisis timeline, Kara Zor-El version of Supergirl finally appeared in Action Comics number 252, which came out in May of 1959. Supergirl adopted the identity of an orphan, Linda Lee, and made Midvale Orphanage her home. Okay, so this is where the name Linda Lee first originated. Okay. However, in post-Crisis, for those who don't know, post-Crisis means the time after Crisis on Infinite Earths, where they reset the entire universe.
Okay.
Linda Danvers, also known as Supergirl, debuted in Supergirl number 1, which was published in September 1996. Lured into a world of darkness by her boyfriend Buzz, Linda was involved in many illicit and illegal activities such as murder and torture.
Shit.
Little did she know that she was intended to be a sacrifice for a demonic cult for which Buzz worked. Buzz slashed her with a dagger to use her blood to release a demon into the world. But Matrix, the protoplasmic Supergirl that was around in the Death of Superman run, intervened and used her shape-shifting powers to try plugging the gaping wounds on Linda, but instead became fused with her. Linda and Matrix became a new Supergirl.
Oh my God.
Linda's a character, gets cut open, the Matrix enters her, and they fuse into one being.
First understood Matrix Supergirl fusion thing.
Yeah, this is.
Right.
It gets so much weirder. It's insane, Maggie.
Joy.
And there's not. No, I'm not gonna get ahead of it. All right, armed with newfound superhuman abilities and power to change from the Linda Danvers form to the taller Supergirl form. So think Justin, Power Rangers Turbo.
Jesus.
Linda, who was actually a merged Matrix and Linda, began to fight crime and demonic activity on her road to redemption for all the crimes she committed. Further complicating the situation was the revelation that Matrix's sacrifice in attempting to save Linda transformed her and Linda into the Earth-born Angel of Fire. She developed wings of flame and flame vision. She discovered that she could teleport in an S-shaped burst of flame. She used her powers to fight demons and dark gods.
Well, that part's cool. That's anime.
Just wait.
It's anime.
Linda eventually learned that an evangelical preacher had begun a church with Supergirl as its lead centerpiece. Her greatest challenge came when Linda was captured by the Carnivore, the first vampire. She defeated him with the help of an angelic figure simply called Kara. In her defeat of Carnivore, her Matrix side was ripped away, leaving Linda alone once again. So now Linda and the Matrix. Okay, there was Kara Zor-El, pre-Crisis Supergirl. That's Supergirl 1. Okay, then the Matrix Supergirl, which is that alien transforming thing, right? That's Supergirl 2.
Mm-hmm.
Then Matrix and Linda fused and became Supergirl together, and that's Supergirl 3. Okay? Then Linda on her own is where we are now because the Matrix has been ripped from Linda because of the pastor and the vampire or whatever, okay? All right, you still with me?
Yeah, I'm still with you.
All right.
Farsender, thank you for your cliff notes along the way, man.
It gets
It
so
helps.
much worse. It gets so much worse. All right. After the split, Linda retained half of the super strength and invulnerability she had when fused with Matrix Supergirl and could only leap 1/8 of a mile. No longer unable to fly. Using some items from a costume shop, Linda created a white, blue, and red Supergirl costume, the same costume that would be used by the animated version of Supergirl in Superman the Animated Series. So that's where that outfit comes from. And acted as Supergirl. So this is only Linda Supergirl.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I mean. Like, she's either 3 or 4 or both, depending on if you want to count the Linda Matrix Supergirl as a standalone entity, or if you want to count that as, like, you know, either they're both the Matrix Supergirl or they're both the Linda Supergirl, and so there's only 3 total. Because there's only 3 people at this point that have been Supergirl, but there's been 4 iterations of Supergirl, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Because one was a fusion dance.
Yeah.
Like, would you count Gotenks as, you know, a 5th Super Saiyan? You know? Or, you get what I'm saying? All right. You're here. All right. Even with diminished abilities, she was still powerful enough to stop Bizarro and even found herself fighting a Bizarro Supergirl. Linda's search for the Matrix led her to the Amazon, where Matrix was held prisoner by Lilith, the mother of all demons.
Ah, shit, the demons are back.
Lilith fatally injured Mary Marvel, Twilight, and Linda, but not before Matrix was freed from Lilith's prison. Linda then asked the Matrix to merge with Twilight, and Twilight became the new Angel of Fire in the process, using her powers to heal Mary Marvel and Linda, thus giving Linda all the power she had when she was merged with the Matrix. And at this point, Matrix passed the Supergirl mantle on to Linda. So while the Matrix was missing, because Matrix was Supergirl post-Crisis. She was the only Supergirl in post-Crisis. Then, of course, they merged. Then she got ripped away, and we continued following Linda, who was acting as Supergirl while they tried to find the Matrix. Then once they found Matrix, she would theoretically become Supergirl again, but then she passed that mantle on to Linda. So now Linda is officially Supergirl 2 post-Crisis. Supergirl 3 overall, Supergirl 4 in entities. Okay, you still with me? Because we got a lot more to go.
Who the fuck is Mary Marvel and Twilight?
Mary Marvel?
Oh wait, Shazam?
Yeah. She was there.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, it's
I'm
okay.
sorry.
She was there.
Jesus.
I didn't give you any lead up, so there's no reason why you would know that.
I was like, who are these people? I can't remember.
Just wait till she gets sucker punched by some fucking bitches, all right? Just wait. It's crazy. With her powers back to Matrix's original non-angelic levels, Linda encountered a rocket ship that contained a young, vibrant Kara Zor-El from the pre-Crisis reality. Okay?
What?
So no, Maggie, it gets so much ridiculous, so much more ridiculous. I love this. This is ridiculous. So after a rocky start, the two became close, with Linda mentoring Kara on how to be a hero. So now Linda is mentoring Kara on how to be a superhero.
Oh,
okay. Kara's presence in the post-Crisis era was destabilizing the time. The Spectre, Hal Jordan, was appeared. This is once Hal Jordan had already died as Parallax, but now he's been reborn as the Spectre. Okay. God's judgment or whatever, which is kind of what they did to Ollie in the Crisis crossover. Don't worry about it. All right. So the Spectre appeared and said that Kara was destined to die, as seen in Crisis on Infinite Earths. The young Kara Zor-El did not accept that she was destined to die and tearfully begged Linda to find some way to save her. Linda secretly took Kara's place and was sent to the pre-Crisis era, posing as Kara and expecting to die in her place in order to provide Kara Zor-El with a chance at life. So at this point, Linda is now existing somehow in a pre-Crisis timeline, which should be impossible because pre-Crisis doesn't exist because it rebooted the universe. It'd be like saying you went back to before the Big Bang. Yeah. Right? Like that's basically what they're saying.
Okay.
So at this point, she's running around in Silver Age comics and shit. Okay. I don't know. I don't even know how it was, like portrayed, if they drew it differently. I don't know. I have no idea. So the pre-Crisis Superman at this point, okay. So this is original Superman, Golden Age Superman, uncovered Linda's ruse of pretending to be Kara Zor-El upon her arrival in the universe because she tried to repeat Kara Zor-El's origin story, but his superhuman abilities allowed him to notice details that made it clear she was lying, such as the fact that her costume was made of Earth materials. Now, here's the best part. You ready for this? You're not ready for this next line. You're not ready for it. And Superman admitted he was in love with her. The two married and had a daughter, Ariella. Linda even changed her costume to cover more skin. Linda's very presence had altered the timeline, so the Spectre made her return home. So... So somehow pre-Cross's timeline is still in existence, even though it happened and all of that was destroyed. And this Superman is now in love with Linda, and they have a daughter named Ariella. All right. And guess how important she is? Not at all. Like, we basically never hear about her again. So then the Spectre's like, hey, you're fucking shit up. We gotta fucking stop this shit. Like, quick.
Yeah.
All right. So he sends her home. So Linda had to send frightened young Kara back to her universe, knowing that Kara, as an adult, would eventually die in the Crisis on Infinite Earths. Linda's daughter, however, was spared from being erased from the timeline by the Spectre, but Linda was heartbroken over her actions. Linda reunited with her parents for one last time before leaving everyone and hanging up her cape. She left a note for Clark and Lois explaining her decision, saying that she felt she had let her loved ones down, and so she was no longer worthy of wearing the S. And that is basically the end of her story. But there's a lot more. So there's more to this, but that's basically where her story kind of ends. Again, there's still a lot more. So her daughter still exists, but I looked it up. I didn't see that she ever appeared again after this story. So Superman, pre-Crisis Superman, has a daughter with Linda somewhere.
Farsender said, remember though, in post-Crosses, the characters had no idea about any sort of crosses until 0 hour crosses in time. Superman didn't even know about a cousin or anything for years.
Yeah.
And Linda sacrificed herself to reserve the timeline and to save Kara. Also, he said, blew up with Krypton. I've literally read all those hundreds of comics.
I love
no,
it.
it's basically what you said. Remember, though, that wasn't Kara, so it wasn't weird, at least not in that sense.
Yeah.
It was weird in other ways of the cross-dimensional stuff.
Yes, not in the incestual way. Like, obviously, Linda has no. And even Matrix, even that is not connected at all to. Yeah. So no, that's totally weird. Right. It's still weird that pre-Crisis Superman technically had a daughter with Linda, like, which is just such a bizarre. And the fact that I had no idea about any of this, like all of this is new information to me, like brand new. So, again, that's not the end. There is more. So, Linda's Supergirl title, Volume 4. This is so the fourth. When it says Volume 4, it means that it's the fourth iteration of a comic titled Supergirl.
Okay.
So, yeah. So it ran from 1997 through 2003, and then DC decided to bring back Kara Zor-El as Supergirl. Now, keep in mind, this is not the pre-Crisis Kara Zor-El that we had seen in the books with Linda. This was a new post-Crisis Kara Zor-El, who was Superman's cousin. She was introduced in the Superman Batman series that was written by Jeff Loeb.
Farsender just saying, Chapman.
Yes.
God bless America.
Dude, okay. So, which is also Superman Batman Apocalypse, the animated movie where Supergirl pops up. That's what that's based off of. Which is really good. But keep in mind, again, that is a totally different Kara Zor-El, not the pre-Crisis Kara that we had just seen in these books. Okay. So, according to Peter David, that's the creator of Linda, who is writing the comic Supergirl, made Linda Lee and all that. If this run of Supergirl had not ended, he would have had the series being a sort of Birds of Prey type comic featuring the trio of Linda Danvers as Superwoman, pre-Crisis Kara Zor-El as the current Supergirl, and then Power Girl would have made up the other one, which is very confusing to me because I'm not totally aware of who post-Crisis Power Girl is when she's not Kara from Earth 2, which is what I know her as.
Yeah.
Which is what she ended up being during Infinite Crisis. Because she's Superman Earth 2's Superman's cousin. But that's not the same Kara, pre-Crisis Kara Zor-El, even though she is Kara Zor-El. That I can't get into Power Girl. That's a whole other thing. We don't have the time. According to an interview with Newsarama following the events of Infinite Crisis, which came out in 2005, editor-in-chief Dan DiDio stated that the Matrix Supergirl was wiped from existence. However, Infinite Crisis writer Jeff Johns later stated that Linda Danvers hasn't been retconned out at all. So again, kind of, what the hell happened, right? And speaking of hell, in DC Comics series Reign in Hell #1, which was released in July of 2008, the team of Shadow Pact attacks Linda Danvers in her Gotham City apartment. She is teleported to hell as hell is recalling all of its debts. All right. So then in Reign in Hell #7, Linda uses her flame vision to kill some injured demons who were huddled around a tiny campfire. Dr. Occult is horrified by her willingness to kill innocents. Linda believes that no one in hell is innocent and then accuses Dr. Occult of being a damned soul. Linda says she does not deserve to be trapped in hell and that she would see everybody burn to char before she accepted being kept in there. Dr. Occult casts a spell to show Linda who she really is, and she flies away in horror. Linda has not reappeared in DC Comics since. However, that's still not the end, Maggie. That's still not the end, okay? So the last time we saw her...
Was it stop?
The last time we saw her...
Stop, Farsender.
Officially in DC Comics, the last time we saw her was in Reign in Hell in 2008, okay? And she found out who she was, she flew off, and that's it. She's never been seen again, right? But in 2003, okay, 5 years prior... Peter David created his own comic book titled Fallen Angel.
Oh, God.
All right. The story focuses on Lee, also known as the Fallen Angel, who is a superheroine residing in the city of Beat Noir. The city is completely riddled with corruption and supernatural characters who emerge at night and is managed by the magistrate, who answers to a mysterious organization. Lee is possibly the only force for justice in the city. So, to be clear of what this comic is, it is published by DC Comics, but is a creator-owned character. So Peter created his own character, published it through DC Comics. Okay, so they don't own the character, and it's not connected to the DC universe, but it is Peter's own original comic. Okay, Peter David acknowledged that Fallen Angel was based on ideas that had been unusable to use during his time writing Supergirl before it was canceled, but stopped short of admitting that Lee was, in fact, Linda Lee Danvers. All right, she just so happened to basically look exactly like her, and her name was Lee, and you know. And again, it's published by DC Comics, so there was a path that could possibly have made this possibly what happened to Lee Danvers, okay? Though David remained coy as to whether the two characters were one and the same during the DC run on the title, once it was canceled in 2005 by DC, the book would then be picked up by IDW, and David would reveal that Lee's origin clearly showed that Lee was not Danvers. So Lee, this character we're talking about right now, is definitely not Linda Lee Danvers. That's still not the end of it, though, because this is now under a different publisher, IDW, okay? Legally, cannot be connected to DC Comics in any way, okay? Like, at all. Legally, lots of trouble. It would be as bad as if, like, Marvel was like, hey, look, it's Batman. Okay? Like, it just would not work, right?
Okay.
So, in Fallen Angel #14, a character was introduced named Lynn, Lin, okay?
Lynn,
who was said to be Lee's predecessor in Beat Noir. Lynn had recently escaped Limbo. Limbo, of course, being an area where you're stuck, right? An apparent metaphor for what had happened to Danvers after the cancellation of Supergirl. David was more explicit as to whether Lynn was Linda Danvers in his December 13th, 2006 blog entry, in which he stated, Any fans of my run on Supergirl, particularly those who are torqued because Linda Danvers was co-signed to Oblivion in the DCU, must pick up Fallen Angel number 14 and 15 when they come out next year. Since Peter David could not explicitly claim that a character owned by DC and a character that he owned were one and the same, he admitted, quote, "Can I say this is Linda Danvers? Of course I can't. However, it's pretty freaking obvious that it is Linda Danvers." Okay. The final issue. Now, here's the thing, Maggie. There's one more piece to this that's so bonkers. I can't wait. All right. The final issue of the IDW run was published on January 21st, 2009, with God accepting Lee back into heaven. The series was then relaunched with a sequel in July of that same year. Okay. So it ended in January. Then in July, they released the sequel to it. Okay. It was a 4-part miniseries that was called Fallen Angel Reborn, a 4-issue miniseries featuring the character of Illyria from Joss Whedon's Buffyverse. Illyria, aka Fred.
What? Farsender, I read all of your things, man. It's all good.
I can't breathe.
What the hell? How? How? Why Fred?
Remember when I told you about how IDW had the rights to the Angel verse, but Dark Horse had the rights to
Buffy.
Yeah, and so I mean, he wasn't allowed to play with it just because. I'm pretty sure he worked with Joss Whedon to make it happen, but like it did make it a lot easier, the fact that they were both published by IDW. Yeah, so Illyria is then in there, and it oddly enough takes place after Illyria is introduced in Angel, but before the series finale of Angel. So at some point during the run of Angel, of like the last 10 episodes of the season, Illyria goes and does this in fucking Pete Noir or whatever the fuck it's called. Yeah. Teams up with Linda Danvers, aka Supergirl from DC. All
so
right.
she gets accepted back into heaven. And then
her and Illyria fuck around and do some shit. I don't know what. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't even care. Like, I don't even care at this point. I'll be honest. It's so all over the place. Like,
oh, my head hurts.
So a second 4-issue miniseries, and nothing big is in this. I had to put it in here because this is the end of the thing. Okay. Second 4-issue miniseries titled Fallen Angel: Return of the Sun was launched in January 2011. Linda, Lynn, nor Lee have been seen since. However, it's still not done, Maggie, because the 2021 Tom King series Supergirl, One of Tomorrow,
Tom, no,
pays homage to the Earthborn Angel arc with Kara Zor-El displaying fire wings. All right, so don't worry, it's not a full like bringing in of Linda Danvers and all that stuff. It just references it because she has fire wings in the miniseries, and that is a clear reference to the Linda Danvers Supergirl version of Supergirl. And furthermore, the miniseries will serve as the basis for the new Supergirl movie starring Millie Alcock for James Gunn's DC Studios and will be released on June 26, 2026. Isn't that great?
That's great.
It all came full circle. You know, there was a long bit there in the middle where it's like, what the fuck are we even talking about? Like, why are we still talking about this? But it all comes back in the end. Because it all ties back to Superman. Well, Supergirl. But, yeah.
Why Fred?
Illyria. To be clear, it's stupid. Don't get me wrong. It was ridiculous. So that is the history of that character. Again, not seen again since 2008's DC's Reign in Hell, which is almost 20 years old at this point. Linda is a abandoned character, you could say. from what I could tell, not even like cameo appearances in like Multiversity or anything. Like literally all these Crisis events, all these multiverse events that they've done, Rebirth, the fucking Doomsday Clock, like literally none of this like touched on any of it. Apparently, like. Again, I didn't.
She's too busy in hell killing all those innocent demons.
Innocent demons?
Yeah.
Demons don't dance.
Demons don't. Our daughter she's been watching Teen Titans Go like religiously here this week. And like she kept on repeating it over and over again. I think it was Sunday night.
Yeah.
Demons don't dance.
Demons don't dance.
Demons don't dance, Daddy.
So in other media, we're still not done with Linda. Just check. There's only one more piece. In other media, Linda Lee was Supergirl's alter ego in the film Supergirl.
Yeah.
So there's all your Linda Lee stuff. We had talked about Supergirl. We had talked a little bit about Kara Zor-El's history and other stuff. But I figured this would be the best time to try and shoehorn all this shit in there.
Yeah.
We've even talked a little bit about the Matrix stuff, but like this whole Linda character, we like never touched on it. And like I'm kind of surprised that in all of our conversations about like Supergirl's history, we didn't really touch on any of this. And I don't even remember. I had no idea any of this shit was anything. No idea.
This is bonkers.
So let's see here. Further references. When Clark says you're stronger than you think to the young Lex in the dream sequence, it closely resembles a scene in Grant Morrison's All-Star Superman, where Superman saves Reagan, a girl who is attempting to jump off a roof. He tells her that she's much stronger than you think you are. Trust me. This shows Clark/Superman already starting to inspire the human race. Mm-hmm. All-Star Superman, fantastic comic, by the way. Specifically, there's one issue about Pa Kent. I think it's issue number 6. And it's phenomenal. One of the best Superman comics, if not my favorite Superman comic of all time. Just this one issue. The All-Star Superman movie does not, what's it called? Where they like do a comic. What's it called? It's like an A. Starts with an A. Adapt. They don't adapt any of that comic. Mm-hmm. I think there's maybe a slight reference with like a masked Superman in the time portal or whatever. But I digress. So if you've not read it, All-Star Superman, definitely recommended. The plot of this episode closely resembles the movies The Cell and The Matrix, oddly enough. It also has some similarities to the film Inception, which was released over 2 years later in the year 2010. Is it possible that Christopher Nolan was a fan of Smallville and was like, I could do that episode way better?
Well, it's Christopher Nolan's
Talladega Nights.
Yeah.
He loves Talladega Nights.
He loves Talladega Nights.
All the things. He loves Talladega Nights.
Maybe he did. Maybe he was inspired by this. I don't know, man.
I mean,
Or he was inspired by The Cell with Jennifer Lopez.
I mean, that's probably more likely. But, he did work with David S. Goyer on Batman Begins, who also worked on Smallville. So, he may have, tried to check in on, hey, if I'm going to work with this guy, what's his breadth of, stuff look like? And so maybe he checked out some of his Smallville stuff and was like, shit, this stuff's good.
Yeah.
And then kept watching it, watched this, and was like, fuck, I have a great idea for a goddamn Inception movie. I don't know why that's my Christopher Nolan impression. Exactly. All right.
Excuse me.
This episode uses almost identical sound effects and musical cues as the BBC series Torchwood, which has also guest starred James Marsters. Yeah.
Just to see him and...
I'm pretty sure they date in it. Him and John Barrowman.
Oh my God. John Barrowman.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong. You went through some great post-crisis history there. Thanks. Thanks, Farsinder. I appreciate that. I appreciate that somebody enjoyed that. Because, I really thought it was ridiculous while, reading up on it. And so I was very excited to share it. But, I never know.
This would have been a car ride.
Yeah, it would.
How I talked about last night, Matt gave me, Green Lantern history within 2 hours.
Oh, yeah. The entire thing. Star Sapphires, Indigo Tribe,
yeah.
Agent Orange, all of it, baby. All of it. So, But yeah, I can never tell if this is worth actually going over with. Like, will anybody who watches this actually give a shit about any of that? And I'm glad that you do. So
not ridiculous at all. That's just comics. Far Center says, Matt Zero says that Supergirl info took almost 30 minutes. LOL. Rest in peace, the Digimon podcast for tonight. Yeah,
probably. Also, the audio issues.
Yeah,
that
the
kind of
audio
fucked us over
kind
a
of,
little
yeah.
bit, so
I'll be honest, this is probably that whole snippet of the 30 minutes. I will remember some of the weirdest parts of it, and it will be at a trivia night, and I'll be able to just pull it out of thin air.
The Matrix Supergirl.
Yeah.
Linda Lee.
Yeah.
The Fusion.
Yeah.
I wonder if we'll ever get an adaptation of that.
The Fusion. The
Fusion
Back
Dance?
to
Mr. Fusion?
Mr. Fusion.
I need fuel. All right. Lois tells Lex that she never planned on being your Sundance Kid. This is a reference to the film Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, which ends as Butch and the Sundance Kid have a last stand against the Bolivian cavalry. You ever seen Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid?
I probably have.
There was
at some point in my life.
One of my dad's favorite lines is in that movie, and it's where they're about to jump off a cliff, and they're going to jump into like a river.
Yeah.
Okay. And he's like, "Oh, I can't jump. I don't know how to swim." And he looks at him and he says, "Swim, the fall will kill you." And then they jump, and they both survive. But still, like, it's just, you know, he thought that was fun. And for the longest time, I thought Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid and the movie Blazing Saddles, I thought they were the same movie for the longest time. For like way too long.
Oh my god,
way too long.
Did
then
you
like
ever
some
get
of
to
the
tell
stuff.
your dad that?
No, I don't think.
Oh my god,
I
I
don't
feel
think I
like
ever
he would
did.
have died laughing at you.
And I would also get like some of the plot points from the Monty Python and the Holy Grail. I would get that mixed in a little bit too, you know, with like all the cops showing up and stuff.
Oh my
So
god.
yeah. So anyway, that is it for DCU references. Time just to get into, I don't know what the fuck I just said. Time to get into the Talon mix. Remy Zero.
Hey, I like these guys. Yeah. Remy Zero!
Get the hell out of here, Pete.
All right. This episode of Smallville featured music. The Last Page by
Unease.
Is This Where by
Julie Gribble.
Say It Again by
Marie Digby.
Kara's favorite band or song, I guess,
Yeah.
technically.
She's like,
I love
apparently
the-
this is my favorite song.
I love the product placement too. Of how she's
Yes.
and like who the fuck even back then, like this is not how you listen to music on a phone by like looking
No.
at it. Like nobody
No.
just stared at the album artwork on the phone.
No.
You know? I mean maybe I'm wrong.
Well, also, I think she's trying to trigger memories as well, too. I was
how
told this
dare
was
you.
my favorite song.
How dare you try and give credence to anything that they did?
Creed.
Huh? Colonel, hurt me higher. All right. Now, one last time. Which I know we did it yesterday, but we're doing it again tonight. It's time for the countdown to Superman. Superman has returned to cinemas. In case you missed it, we did review Superman last night, so you can go check out that stream. It is also available in the Smallville podcast feed, so if you listen to it, you can also hear it there as well.
There you go.
We give all of our full spoiler thoughts on Superman. Yeah, and we also talk about
shit.
some of the stuff that we got too.
There you go.
Hey, and speaking of Superman, don't forget the July merch. It's all about Superman, baby. So definitely go check that out. You know you're gonna want it. You know, because after July, it's gone, and once it's gone, it's gone.
It's gone, baby.
Never before, never again.
Make a
next
move,
time.
Big Blue.
Next time on Smallville.
Next time, Gadget. Next time.
Far Center in chat says, a great review.
Thank you, Farcinder.
Thank you, Far Center. We appreciate that. Next week's episode is Season 7, Episode 13. Hero.
Hero.
Not,
lame.
not hero from Heroes, but hero. That was a stupid joke.
Yes, it was.
Hero.
Wait, is it HERO or HIRO?
It's hero.
Okay.
HERO. Not to be confused with hero from Heroes. And not to be confused with the band Heroes. He rose the Christian band.
So.
Here, it's Hero. It's Hero is the name of the episode. HERO is the name of the episode.
Okay.
There is a character named Hiro Nakamura.
I know that from Heroes.
Yes. And there's but here's the funny thing. There's also another hero, and I'm pretty sure it's Hiro Akamura in Batman Superman. And he's like the new Toyman. I'm sorry, Superman Batman. And he's the new Toyman. That is also not what we're talking about here, which is Hero. HERO. And it is the worst episode.
That's a lame title.
You know?
I would have expected that title in season 1.
I'm with you. This episode is awful. It's just awful. I don't know. Maggie, I'm not going to lie to you. I don't know if I've ever watched it a second time.
Oh, God.
I think I only watched it when it aired.
Watch Matt love it now.
There's no way. There's no way. Okay? I listen, I would gladly love to love this episode. Okay? I would be happy to be proven wrong. All right? I would be happy. There's no way. There's no way. It is so awful in every possible way. All right?
Oh, God.
And I can't wait. I can't wait for this. Like, we got to watch it together. Like, we either got to do a watch along with everybody on Discord, or we got to record you while we watch it. One way or the other. We have to show
We'll figure that
everyone. I think we should do a Discord watch along.
out. I think so, too.
Yeah, because we've been needing to do one of those anyway. So, if you are not in the Discord, remember that you can head over to the Discord and join. We had a couple join yesterday. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I'm
Geek
pretty sure I saw
Ledger
Farcinder
and
pop up in
Farcinder.
there. Wonder if he hates this or Veritas more. I hate Veritas is a terrible plot line. I feel like this episode is just garbage. It's the worst. I can't talk anymore about it. I don't want to give anything away. So, everybody, that's going to wrap it up for us for going back to Smallville. Matt ZR called it. We will be postponing Digimon until probably tomorrow.
Yeah.
Do our Digimoon Power Hour.
Bring it back.
Bringing it back. We'll try and knock that out tomorrow
Just,
night.
guys, just send some positive energy my way, because our son's been waking up at like 4:30, 5 o'clock every morning.
It's true.
Past couple mornings, and it's wrecked me
Yeah.
completely.
And especially where I'm back at work, that's
Yeah.
thrown Viv off like crazy.
Oh, God, yes.
It's just, yeah. So we'll get it. We'll
Yeah.
get it. Don't worry. Even
Just-
if we gotta just break little Johnny's heart and cancel 90s
Jesus.
to do Digimon, it's gonna happen this week. All right, one way or the other. If there is any chance of us not doing both tomorrow night, we'll definitely do Sailor Moon. Because that's Sailor Moon's not, so I don't want to have two things on the wrong night.
Gotcha.
But either way, we'll definitely. But we may still do Digimon and then Sailor Moon like we used to do if we know we're gonna do both.
Okay.
Which Digimon not that full, even though it's a bigger episode. It's not like all the stuff was really gonna be in the next episode.
Yeah.
Like Metal Greymon or
And
Metal Greymon.
the Sailor Moon episode, it was good.
Yeah.
But like it doesn't have anything that's gonna.
Not a lot of depth conversations or
Nah.
anything. Yeah. So it'll be fun though. So definitely come back and watch us live all the rest of this week at 9:00 right here on youtube.com/hopefullyawesome. Special thanks as always to our Patreon producers for the month, Basilius of Stupidonia and Lady Hikari. We greatly appreciate you both. Jesus, that was so loud. That's going to wrap it up. Don't forget to watch the Superman review and don't forget to get your merch. Because once July ends, it's gone forever. But that is going to wrap it up for us, everybody. Thanks for watching. And as always,
Have a hopefully awesome day.
bye.